Yeah, my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. Hey, we are talking about marginalization in Zoogeria and the agenda of this particular government. The demolition of Igbo properties in Lagos, Abuja, and other parts of the zoo. As if that one is not enough, now they have entered international. There was a video that was trending some couple of weeks ago where Yoruba girls, whom they have been trafficked to Libya inside prison, they were crying out, calling this nonsense Dabiri Eriwa, who is they say is Nidicombos, Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, to come and rescue them. And I know the answer where this woman gives, say, now these same people, they rescued 100 people last time. Now they go back there. How are you sure? These are Yorubas who needed help. Do you know that they refused to go to help them? We hear the shocking news. The shocking news that Trumbu traveled to China. If not the kind of relationship and business relationship that that the Biafrans have with the Chinese people, my dear, by now you have been hearing about mass deportation of Igbos, Biafrans in China. He held a town hall meeting where he made some callous statement to the extent of even advising the so-called government of Chinese to look, that is, put an eye on these people, that they are not good people. They may not tell you what transpired in the indoor meetings, but remember, there is what they call investigative journalism. The lies of David Hundeyin is doing that same work. Pitcom, Abipidom, the one that they kidnapped. A lot of them that are doing this kind of business or this kind of work, these are the people whom we look on to, because they will always deliver. They will always went inner circles to get information on things that even the Zoo media can never get, because they are investigative journalism. Whatever information they want, they must surely get it, because they are working with the highest hackers in the whole world. This guy made that statement with the Chinese government that the Igbos are there to destroy the government of China. They are there to steal the goodwill of China, according to him. But they didn't, because they have been there with China. It is in the Chinese we see a family, complete family Chinese. They don't have any affiliation with any Igbo. I mean, with the Igbos. When I mean affiliation, I mean blood affiliation, blood relationship with Igbos. But they are speaking fluently, selling our foods. You go there, Chinese man will tell you one negative feature, or wait, pussy, or bitter leaf. You know, all this kind of stuff. You can never see anybody who will ask you, do you want a wedu or ewa? These are the kind of things that make them jealous and anger. Now, after China, or I remember say Trumbu dropped from China to Dubai, then from Dubai to UK, where he is truncating, spending the money of his own, the commonwealth of the poor Nigerians. Do you know that journey he dropped from China to Dubai before going to UK is costing over 400 Nigerians, which is 95% of those people the Dubai government deported are Igbos and Biafrans, even with their legal documents. They meet you on the way, you ask about your documents, you show them, and they see where you came from. You are an Igbo man, my dear, they will put you in. Among the people deported, no any single Yoruba there or any outside there. It's only the southeast and the south. No southwest. The gang up have begun. Shetima made it clear, and also Orulemi Turumbu, the wife of this never do well, also made it clear that Igbos don't deserve to be in Nigeria. So now they want to start to cripple the wings of the Igbos, starting from the international community. I would not like to waste much of your time. I would like you to listen to this video and let me know what you think at the comment section. they have started their bidding. They have started what they said they would do after they won the election of this their Muslim ticket. Please listen to this voice, and I'll be right back to tell you everything you need to know concerning this matter. Or maybe we are going to discuss it at the comment section. All right, let us go there, my people.
Issues between Nigerian government and the United Arab Emirates had seen the deportation of over 400 Nigerians who arrived at Abuja airport some days ago. And there is a voice note that is causing confusion. And some of these Nigerians are saying that it was the government that facilitated their deportation. You listened to that voice note and tell me what you think. Now, these accusations by these guys, we need to confirm it to know how truthful it is, because now in this country, we don't really know who is going to tell us the truth or who we believe. At this point in time, we're all confused whether it is the Nigerian government that facilitated, according to the allegation, that told the United Arab Emirates authorities to deport these Nigerians. Some of them which are legal migrants, they'll just move anywhere, and when they see that you're a black person, they identify you as a Nigerian, they pick you up and send you back to your country. You may not have the opportunity. You may not have the opportunity to pick your belongings or anything, any of your documents, anything. They just pick you up like that, put you inside the prison. Somebody said he spent 58 days inside prison before he was released. And the army had to chase them out of the airport because they were just roaming about.
As I come up from your house that very day, and that night they carry me. You know, I tell you, say, if you don't hear from me, you know, say, I don't go. Yes. I tell you, say, the find best place where I tell you, that was an informant. Now they point where Nigerians stay. We say the find best place. Now he called me, say, man, come down, come take money. Say, for the best place where you won't come rent for my place. As I come down that night, the two as in CID, just surround me. With me and one of my friends will come visit me. And that guy, they work for Abu Dhabi, for hard knock. Oil company for Abu Dhabi. All of us, two of us, they carry. They let them pick everybody. Okay? So let me say, get what somebody must do. This one is if you the sell food, this one they do. Okay? Even people when they pack plenty. We're almost 700. People say they bring back Nigeria. People that allies I sell. When they carry us go keep them. Don't do Dubai. People when they deport were almost 700. Out of that 700, they tell you 600 get visa, valid visa. Forget about partnership. About 2 years with this thing. Anybody when they carry, if they already don't jam you. Or they never know say blacks they live there or anything. Mostly Nigeria don't say blacks so. Because when they go where Uganda and Kenya day, blacks day, they will select Nigeria out. Many houses where they boss will say they like that. When they ask you say in Nigeria or they ask you how they take everything value. Oh yeah, movement. People with that side where they talk when they talk story, they talk many things when they don't know. Only when the people they cry for because they don't allow them carry anything. They carry them for street.
So some of these Nigerians are stranded Nigerians. The relationship between Nigerian government and the United Arab Emirates have been back and forth. Having to travel to Dubai and having this visa, whatever, since the beginning of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government, there have been different reports about the refusal of visa from Dubai to Nigerians, from the United Arab Emirates to Nigerians. There was a time that there was an advert, they said Dubai is back. At the end of the day, we found out that it was all ruse. Let's believe that it is some of the activities of Nigerians in Dubai that is warranting all this harassment. Let's just believe that. But there's one thing I want to say at this point in time. Nigerians are beginning to show how divided they are, how they hate themselves, how they don't need to be in one country. When you wash your dirty linen outside, the people that are seeing you doing those things will never respect you. Nigerians now are endangered species all over the world, involved in all sort of criminality, Let's admit that there's many things that Nigerians do abroad that is illegal, and this is casting an aspersion on the country called Nigeria. And mind you, criminality is not peculiar to anybody or any tribe. It is everybody. The failure of the government has made people so desperate to go out of the country to find ways to survive. I will blame the failure of the government first before I start blaming those guys that are going to these countries so desperate. And when you say desperate person, he can want to do anything even though it is illegal for him to survive. The first place, he has to run away from his country, because his country is a place that he cannot cope. Going to another country, the fastest way he feels that he can make whatever he can make is to get into an illegal activity. Nigerians would want to do a decent job if there is a conducive environment for them to survive. But you see, we are in a country whereby there's no conducive environment at all for you to survive. You are being forced to accept the reality of hardship, hunger, and poverty, which many people would not want to. Everybody is wanting to jackpot because of how the government treats its citizens. Now, on the United Arab Emirates issue, I think it is becoming a tribal issue. It is becoming a tribal issue. The other time, it happened to Chidinma. Chidinma had to be disqualified from South African beauty queen contest because some guys from the southwest went into the DMs of South African people, started demarketing a certain tribe, which is the Igbo. Over the years, I've repeated it over and over again. Over the years, there is this campaign against the Igbo tribe that they are this, they are this, they are that. On social media, all have you, they are this and everything. The campaign went for a very long time, and this is the result of the campaign. At the end of the day, it is every tribe that is involved in criminality. I believe you be. Let's not be partisan here. I will always reflect to a man called Harry. Harry started doing a series of expository posts exposing some of the criminalities that has been done in the southwest. Then some people got to realize that there is a particular thing that is associated with ritual and skull, whatever. That's my business. I don't want to get involved in those kind of bigotry statements. I'm just trying to tell you and make you understand that criminality is not peculiar to a certain tribe. That is why we don't need to cast ourselves. We are human beings first. Human being is prone to getting involved in one or other things. The government we have in power are the highest criminals. So nobody is coming to call himself a saint here. But selling ourselves, calling ourselves name, look, when some few people do a certain thing, you generalize, make it look general as if it's everyone in that tribe does the same thing. When there are people that are hardworking, that are doing something pure, irrespective of the frustration, the economic frustration from the government. Some little people abroad will do one or two things. You now have to generalize it. Everybody in this construct does the same thing. Now it is Nigerians that are going to start deporting. Probably, I'm just assuming, because we have not done thorough investigations to know the reasons why this guy being deported. Some of them say that for no reason, they just pick them up from the store, from the mall, from their workplace. Some they visit their house from the club. They just pick them and return them back to Nigeria. We are looking at this as if it's just ordinary. There's a need, is a big concern. See, when we talk about revolution, when we talk about the government that is less concerned about its people, it is going to be that government will be the ones that will be the architects of its own downfall by some of the actions they will take. An authoritarian, a tyrannical government will do mistakes, and this mistake will result to affecting it. If you deport all, or if we have over 500 jobless people deported from United Arab Emirates into Nigeria, where the people currently are looking for jobs, not gainfully employed, what are you calling for? More criminality. You are going to add to the form. And mind you, this practice is going to continue. It is going to continue because we have given ourselves a bad name internationally. We have given ourselves a name that might not be raised in the next 100 years. And it's all started by some people identifying a crime and ballooning it, spreading it. This is the social media era. And this crime you are spreading, your brothers are involved in it, other people are involved in it. Everybody has his own share of the cake. At the end of the day, it's going to affect a country called Nigeria. And one positive aspect of this is, which made me do this broadcast, is that at the end of the day, you will demarcate Nigeria. When you demarcate Nigeria, Nigeria will not be sellable. Then everybody will find how to go their separate ways. It is all going to work in favor of regionalism, restructuring, and balkanization of the country. When the word Nigerian is not, you are an endangered species. You are like, who is this? When you go to other countries, they will look at you and they want to frown their faces. We had our politicians stealing monies in the 1960s, doing all sorts of drugs and everything. So some of them are leaders today. Destroy the image of Nigerians. Governments of the world are interested in Nigerian politics, and this is some of the things that politicians do. They disregard us. So we would spoil ourselves outside. At the end of the day, the name Nigeria, people will be ashamed to bear or become in Nigeria at the end of the day because of our actions. Both politicians and Nigerians alike. Because of our actions, people will now won't want to identify us. Even now, nobody wants to. Most people don't want to identify as Nigerians. When they go abroad, they don't want to identify as Nigerians because it is shameful to become a Nigerian. Although Nigerians are hard-working people, Nigerians in the context of it are people that do exploits. You saying that some people are spoiling the image of Nigeria, you need to look at it holistically. I know most Igbo people are involved in all sorts of criminal activities, but not just Igbo people. There are other people that are involved in criminal activities also. Then, when you circulate around a certain people and you leave others, and you don't think about others, you are just doing injustice to yourself. Now, the sentiment will be that the sentiment will be that the government is after the Igbos. That is the sentiment. Whoever is going to read this story, or whoever is going to listen to that voice note, first thing you will hear is the voice of an Igbo man, a supposed Igbo man. And first thing that comes to his mind is that these people are hunting Igbos all over the world to bring them back to Nigeria as maybe hatred or whatever. That is what will be on the minds of people. That is why we need the government to clarify. Tell us what is happening. What happened with this? What happened? What is the actual issue here? Usually, a government that is transparent would have told us the reasons why these guys are imported or deported from the United Arab Emirates. But as usual, you allow people make aspersions. You allow people just start guessing, doing guesswork. Why you need to put the record straight. Let us know what happened How did these people find themselves in Nigeria? Some of them were doing legal jobs. He said over 700 people were deported. Say at least 600 were legal. They had visas and everything. How come they were being deported? If this thing this guy is saying is true, then there must be something that is being done. There must be an agenda somewhere, and that agenda is not going to be very good. Imagine if 700, okay, let's say they are Igbos, they were deported from United Arab Emirates, and they were chased away from the airport, and also they found themselves in Nigeria. Nothing to do, nothing, have you nothing, home and abroad, nothing that they can do. Jobless, idle. What next do you think they are going to do? If some of these non-state actors now see these guys, they will take advantage of them, and they might join one or two bad gangs, and it will become a problem to Nigeria as a country. It will become a problem to Nigeria as a country. Let's continue what we are doing. Let's continue deceiving ourselves. We think one Nigeria is something that you can take to the bank. You cannot take it to the bank. You cannot take it to the bank. Like I said before, those that are saying that they are one Nigeria, they are deceiving themselves. The Yorubas, the Fulanis, the Hausas, these people don't believe one Nigeria. One Nigeria is not by mouth, it is by your action. Your action. The Igbos are the ones that believe in one Nigeria. That's why you see them everywhere. And some of these guys, these politicians, believe that they cannot get Biafra because they are everywhere. The other time they had to fight the Biafra, where were they? You think that a woman is not ready to take a risk? Risk to achieve what he wants to achieve. They take risk. Imagine passing through the desert. Passing through the desert, life and death, to get into another country. Going through the sea to get into another country. Imagine. They don't care. Is it now getting a Biafra that they will not leave wherever they are and assemble in their own land of freedom? The government should take a look at this so that they will not cause more problems for themselves, because the more you deport people, the more you make, you get more people that are prone to criminality, that are prone to get into criminal activities. And it's going to be, if they call for revolution tomorrow, you already have several people. If they call for protest tomorrow, you already have several people. You are giving people excuse to mobilize these guys. They will take advantage of these guys, look for one sentiment or the other. They will mobilize these guys and many others that will buy into the project. Because I told you, when they listen to that voice note, the first thing they say, oh, it's an Igbo man. The government hates Igbos. The government wants to start deporting Igbos all over the world, so that they will come back to Nigeria and suffer the whole thing that Nigerians are suffering. So that sentiment will want to make people get so angry that they want to get back at the government. And getting back at the government means a kind of revolution. This one is, you have spoiled my life, you have spoiled everything about me, let's scatter the whole thing. I'm ready to give up, I'm ready to die. So when a man loses everything, he does not care. I hope this is not the thing that will push Nigerians to war. The government should make an explanation. Let's understand what is happening, what is going on, what led to their deportation, whether Nigerians believe it or not, whether Nigerians believe their government or not, whether Nigerians are going to say the government is lying. Let the government lie the lie. Let us know the reasons why these guys are deported. But when you keep silent and don't say anything, and we don't have access to what you have said, because most times the government might explain what they have done, but it is not explaining it in bold terms that people will come to understand. For instance, when they want to do election, they will explain for you. They will come to us and explain. They will send canvassers to explain. That's the government we have. There are some of these vital things that they need to address. They will not address it. They will not address it as they're supposed to address it. So we're asking on the government to find a way. Mrs. Abike Dabiri, find a way. don't leave us in the dark. Let's understand why over 700 people are being deported from the United Arab Emirates. Now, there's this sentiment that Nigeria wants to repair its relationship with United Arab Emirates. Probably, it is an allegation alleged to have said we will sacrifice some Nigerians to make this happen. Somebody also said that they may be doing this because of October 1st. They want to announce that, see, some people are just desperate for this Dubai thing. This Dubai thing. And you know, politicians, they can do anything to get what they want to get. Nigerians not having visa to Dubai or making it so hard for Nigerians to get to Dubai is paining so many people, especially politicians. Some of our politicians are even resided there. They have properties there. They find it difficult to send some of their people there because of the relationship, because of the things that Nigerians have done. Nigerians, I use the word Nigerians have done. Because you don't have to sell yourself. So if you want to sell yourself, that is your own problem. Nigerians have been giving Nigeria a bad name, from the politicians to the last person in Nigeria, because some people have mismanaged our commonwealth. They mismanaged the commonwealth. You can see it in a politician getting into power. He just having 1 million naira in his account. A politician just got into power. Okay, council or a chairman got into power, having 1 million naira in his account. Within 6 months, he has relocated from the community, from his people. He will go to a highbrow area. When you look at his salary, over maybe 500,000, 500,000 feeding his family and everything, will not be able to get him that house. But how did he get? So these guys, when they get to the power, they will say no money, but their accounts are swelling. They are getting fat. They are buying properties here and there, stealing Nigerian money, and leaving Nigerians with no option than to get into criminality. So I blame the politicians first. They are the reasons why we are having all these problems. When they stop mismanaging Nigeria, the funds belonging to all Nigerians, when they stop mismanaging the funds, we find people that employment will be created, conducive environment will be created, the purchasing power of an average Nigerian will increase, everybody will feel fine. But since you are making life difficult, why would people not want to jackpot? And when they jackpot, desperation will make them do all sorts of things. But one good news now, I said it before, I will repeat it again, is that so far, Biafra, so far Nigerians are unwilling to identify with the word Nigeria. If all this persists, Nigerians will be unwilling to identify with the word Nigeria, and they will look for another identity. Identities are there. Many identities are there. I repeat, many identities are there. You have Biafra, Oduduwa, Arewa, Ijo Nation, whatever you want to call yourself. This will lead to it one day. If the Nigerian government does not wade into this and explain to Nigerians how come these people were deported from the United Arab Emirates.
So my people, I don't hear Rambo. I beg you, let us go straight to the comment section so that we'll read a few comments and round up the show. At an Igbo case said every time Igbos make on at the insight on herself. Within this one talk. Judeski said Yoruba fear them. Tunumbu also went to China to attack Igbo businesses. At Maka Daniel said make on at the come back home. Nigerians spoiled there. And according to what the Tolito said, if you are not doing anything or you are suffering, it is better. Now he should still help those in Libya. They need Nigeria help. Benedict said before Tinubu came into power, UAE put visa ban on Nigeria. Adeze said, has Nigeria got any image? Before there's no anything like image. Samuel Emenike said, Abike Dabiri, where are you and what are you saying? No, she can never say anything. No. Peter Chimezie said, this Tinubu government self. What? Charles Okonko said, you confuse not we. You are confused, not we. It's your president's handwork. Hey, as Sunday, Honomnanya said, you were not outstanding in your commentary until you started bringing in Edo should become part of Biafra. Ethnicity and tribe are not the problem of Nigeria. Leadership, greed, corruption are the problems. Nigeria is about 1/4 of America. Who tell you? How can Nigeria be 1/4 of America? America is 300 and something million. Nigeria is 200 and something million. Are you okay? Anyway, my wonderful people, now here we go take back break. I will come back again with another blockbuster. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. My name still remains Amandia Neze. I still remain your one and only Okute Daily Talko. Oh yeah, let us go there. Bye for now, my wonderful Biafran brothers and sisters. Kemesiano.